Morning, Aaron.
Morning.
Morning. So these past couple mornings, I've been always like, oh my God, it's gonna be really cold when I go out and walk Aaron to the train. It's because the house is colder, or the apartment's colder.
Yeah.
We get outside and we're like, oh, it's not that bad. Like Aaron asked me, he goes, what's the temperature gonna be like today? In the last couple days, he's asked me that. And I'm like, morning clouds, high in the mid 80s, 0 or 1% chance of rain. Okay. Well, it's because his work is going to blast the AC because apparently people in call centers need to work in the subarctic.
Pretty much.
But so he's having to wear pants because it's not going to be like in the 90s to where it'll actually reduce it down into like the 70s for their AC. But anyways.
Even when it's in the 90s, they drop it down to the 60s.
Oh wow, those things
Feels
must
really good for like 10 minutes and then you freeze.
I was like, those air conditioners must be about ready to catch fire. I was afraid something funny this morning happened, and it really is funny despite Aaron's look on his face. Apparently I've had a beta invite to Lords of North since June 26th. I didn't even, because in order, back when, that was in Wrath. Yeah, that was back in Wrath.
Yeah.
Some China person, it's pretty much always China at this point, hacked my account. And we clamped that shit down. Like I think I was booted from the guild. We just, like, everybody protected everything and we kept trying to do stuff. And it only was an hour before the account itself got shut down.
Yeah.
Based on all we were doing. And then everything got back and I had to empty mails upon mails upon mails of my stuff. Because I am a loot whore. And I like to collect lots of stuff and they were selling lots of stuff. But so we had to switch it over to a different account. Aaron's website, right? Yeah, it's a website. Because it's one of those things that's not necessarily known, and we slapped an authenticator on it. This is also like a year after people started doing authenticators, and I was just like being a hipster. Because nobody knows my password. Nobody will check it. Aaron's like, whatever. And then after about 6 months, he agreed. He was like, yeah, no one's gonna hack your account. And then we just sort of sat there complacent for a little while, and then boom, it happened.
Yeah.
It wasn't even the funny thing. I was on vacation. I was out watching, I think I was out watching Josh play Assassin's Creed 2 expansion. That's subtle, whatever. Or he was probably playing Fallout. That's probably what it was. Anyways, so yeah, so I've been having a beta invite. So I'm installing the client now just so I can get an idea of all the subtle changes that'll come in 6.0. The stat realignment, so I can get used to the fact that I'm gonna drop in health. I can understand what kind of damage I'm gonna be doing. You know, I might just, I might go see how well I can go solo some of the older content, like Kara, which is going to be
been nerfed? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. So yes, I'm not actually running out with Aaron just now, because the one I'm gonna go to today, is open when I've been down there at like 3, so I don't have to rush. But yeah, I need to figure some things out with the computer back at home and whatnot. I'm not going to be home for too terribly long. The views on repeats. If anything, the news is talking about Ferguson, and I'm just like, yep, that's a thing. It's happening. If I want to hear over-dramatized bullshit about it, I'll watch Tumblr. God, am I gonna have to post many selfies today? Well, that was an experience at that coffee shop. I'm heading to the Roxy because I'm hungry now, because that mocha has done funky things to my stomach. So, yeah, got done at the Roxy. Had a long talk with Jason and Stephanie, especially about the broken finger. But yeah, I was walking over here to Target. I was walking behind a guy who had the paisley, very pink colored shirt on and khaki jeans and walked with a little bit of sway in his hip. Of course, I'm coming from the gay district, so obviously. And he had an iced coffee in his hand and was like stark blonde. And then he turned around and his beard was like dark brown, like the color of my hair. And immediately was like, oh no, one of those. So I didn't have to deal with this, but there was a lot of people pitching a fit. Apparently, ooh, water, hang on. Apparently Target had to put like locks with a keypad entry on their bathrooms. And people are complaining of fit, and there's like homeless people there like pissing their pants, and I'm just like, this is fun. Well, by now anybody who watches this regularly knows that I'm coming home now. However, I'm skipping right by the house because I have to head to Edge. Maddy and Peter from Comic-Con are on their way down, and they live in Vancouver, and the easiest way to GPS to my place, considering my address isn't the street address, apartment's funky, I just told them to go to Edge Good Coffee because it only exists in one store. it's only one store, so it'll take him to the correct one, which is like a block away from my apartment. So hopefully we won't actually get coffee there. Yeah, I'll just be able to like get in the car and take him over to the apartment complex or something. It's actually really muggy out here. Then again, I'm right next to a pretty flooded creek. So it's been raining a lot, so the creeks are a little full, and so I'm about a block away from Edge, but Flora! You can't see it from here. If you know what you're looking for, you know what to see, but whatever. Anyways, oh God, it's muggy out here. It's a cup.
Kapu.
Kapu?
Kapu.
What is, why?
Japanese for cup.
Japanese for cup.
Did they just steal the word from us?
Pretty much.
Sometimes.
There are a lot of words in Japanese that are borrowed words.
Because they just didn't have an idea what to call something you hold liquid in?
They have other names for them, but the main one is kapu.
We're at Wajumaya's. I've never been here. I'm just gonna walk around with the cart. This cart doesn't turn very well.
Door, which is doa.
Really? Well, it's sort of like, what? It's sort of like, what was it, in Spanish? They didn't have a word for restaurant, so they just...
Restaurante.
Yeah. And they didn't have a word for sandwich, so they just sandwich.
Sandwich. Oh, in Japanese, sandwich is sandwichi.
I'm like, how did America, one of the younger countries in the entire empire of Earth, come up with words that nobody else ever used?
I mean,
What is that thing? Is that a rock rug?
Yeah, it's a placemat.
A placemat.
Made of rocks.
I'm gonna go geology net.
Well, demo tape down. I mean, come on.
Store and wear. Apparently it's a race dispenser.
Neato.
Does it
How
have?
to make sticky rice.
Oh, that's how to make sticky rice. I don't care about how to make. I know how to make. I know how to make sticky rice. You just use less water in your rice cooker. 1 cup rice, 1 1/3 cups water. Yeah. I don't know. Yep. One. Shazam! Just because I turned the camera on doesn't mean you need to get off Reddit.
I know.
Okay. I'm just sitting here thinking because it was silent. We're listening to the 80s station because I don't want to deal with wonky crap in the morning.
So not silent.
Sure.
We weren't talking.
Yeah, we weren't talking, which is also what bugs me at times. Anyways, so I was just thinking that Aaron has his phone on the charger because,
I forgot to charge it last night.
yeah,
Completely forgot to.
yeah, and so he's at least staying a losing charge while we're heading to my doctor. I just realized that he's getting power from the car. Well, as I'm going down the Sylvan Hill, the car is charging the battery via the electric motor, which is basically getting charged by the turning of the tires, and the tires are turning because the mass of the car is trying to get closer to the center of the planet. So the curvature of space is charging your phone. The curvature of space is charging your phone.
Wow. Also, wow is that guy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we had to come to a complete stop in a lane that usually doesn't come to a complete stop because someone didn't listen to their GPS, I'm guessing.
And decided that they really needed to get over at the last possible minute, crossing double white lines.
But we're in downtown Quadrant now, so red lights, people pulling out, being froggy. Had to wait for the camera to focus there for a second for some reason. I don't know why. Shaky, shaky, shaky. No? Oh well. Aaron's reading Facebook. So, what was that, 98.2 temperature. Did you say 122 over 68?
64.
64? And Aaron and I are both like, that seems low.
No, it's fine.
It's fine. Isn't it supposed to be 120 over 80?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whatever. The pulse was 62 beats?
64.
64. That's what I was getting, 64. Anyways, I was like, yeah.
He's apparently the picture of health. Except for,
And a knee. And apparently something on the bottom of that foot.
What do you mean?
I can't... You see how the...
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's just the fuzz from the sandal.
Yeah, but you've always had a crease there.
It's not the crease. It's right there when I step down.
Mm.
It's... Yeah. Yeah, it's only if I actually step on it or something. I don't know.
Weird.
Yeah. And it might just be... Because it, like, sometimes it feels like in my shoes that I have a rock in my shoe. But it happens on all my shoes.
You may have a stone bruise there. Is it constant?
No. Only when I step down.
Is it consistent across days?
Yeah.
Okay. Always there?
No. Like I
Okay.
said, sometimes it hurts, sometimes it doesn't. It all depends on how I step on it. So, welcome to the lovely elevator to talk about biomedical engineering. Anyways, so the finger got it rewrapped because he wanted to actually look at it. So, walk. Sudden elevator movement. And, yeah. Apparently it's just a little, like, crack along the bone, so it's not anything. I gotta keep the splint on for, I'm just gonna go with 2 more weeks.
First,
2 more Saturdays.
Well,
Aaron's gonna pick up he's gonna pick up a book from D&D at Guardian Games. The last time we were here, we were doing Star Trek stuff. So, while I found a Star Trek miniatures game, that he did not get his book.
they were out.
They were sold out, which caught me by surprise, which almost led to a fight inside the store. I could tell your voice getting sterner.
I had explained it before.
Yes, but the thing is that there's just 2 weird release dates, and I'm like, but it's not out yet, but it is out. It's only out in specialized stores. For some reason, I don't consider Guardian to be a very valid store because it looks very somewhat pieced together. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so that was not what I expected. For some reason, I was expecting the LARP to take place in like a park area. Sort of like how some parks have like eating areas where they have like a covered area or maybe even somewhat of an indoor area or something. Maybe mainly outside because it's a nice day, but my bad, it's taking place inside a house. I dropped Aaron off, we ate Chipotle, he went inside the house, then I drove by Liberty High School because that's what the lady at the gym said, they have their tires. There's an event going on there, so yeah, they're having a soccer match, girls soccer match. So I didn't go in because it was like parking $5 at every parking lot, and I was like, well, I'm paying $5 to go lift tires. But I did drive around the back side of it, and I found the tires. So they're there. I just need to figure out how to get in there next time. And hopefully, if there's not an event going on, I might be able to do it. But then again, I don't want to lift heavy tires with this. So yeah, I got told that I need to keep it on for about 2 more weeks, and then 10 days. I'm going to keep it on for 2 weeks just to be sure, because that's what do we got here? It's the 16th. That gives us to the 30th. And yeah, that'll be good, because then the next week is our Warrior Dash. That way I will have it out of the splint for a little while. I might only need to buddy tape it. The idea of buddy taping is really, I just love when Schneider said that. He goes, can you buddy tape it? And I'm like, I know what that is immediately by the name of it. And then he showed it, and then he showed up and went like that. Because I'm a Trekkie, I immediately want to do that, but he's like that. I'm like, yeah, I probably could. He said, yeah. So I have to go in tomorrow and get x-rays, because the x-ray lab isn't open today. Or I could do it Tuesday. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. if I do go in and get x-rays at OHSU, I will probably get like as much video as I can, and I'll slap it in on Wednesday's video. Okay? Okay, Saturday night, we're at Red Robin here. We're doing Aaron's birthday burger thing. It'll probably be mine because mine's cheaper. What are you doing?
It's seeing little faces over here, and back here, and so it's got little flashy squares all over.
Yeah. I'm browsing Tumblr in public and drinking coffee. I'm so Portland. I had a thing for you to say. How'd your the LARPing thing go?
It's interesting. It felt like we didn't get a lot done, but I think it was as much as everyone expected to get done. Concept is Peter Pan's gone missing out of Neverland, so it'll be interesting to see how it plays out whenever next time is. They haven't told us when next time is yet, so.
Okay. So we've had kind of a hectic, weird day. It's already Sunday, and it's 4:24 in the afternoon, and I'm getting really bad at doing stuff on Sundays because Saturday is so overly not football anymore, so I get lost and confused and dazed, and that's not a movie I've ever actually seen. Dazed and Confused?
Yeah, I haven't either.
I guess we're bad gays? I don't even know what the movie's about.
I think it's about pot. Could be wrong.
Oh, is that the... I don't know. Alright. Morning, Monday. And, yeah, we recorded Papa Murphy's. I was going to record the pizza because I put the jalapeno pepperoni on it. It was actually spicy. Aaron could smell the jalapeno. I can't smell that it's spicy. No, you taste the spicy in jalapeno. You never smell the spicy in jalapeno.
And once it was cooled off a little, I was able to smell it more potently. Which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Oh, the cat.
No, the cat wasn't even in the window. But so I just did what I was doing a survey this morning about was checking to see if there were any dev blogs that were posted over the weekend, and I'm not seeing any. And I'm not thinking there's going to be any posted today, ready for a Star Trek Online. So Aaron and I are probably going to have a little chit chat about the minigame. And by minigame, I mean the Star Trek miniatures game that we showed you at Guardian, at least all the video I got of it.
I was gonna make sure you said Mickey's game. Because I was like, mini game? You mean
the mini games I don't play in AC?
Or do you mean the mining mini game? Or oh, that mini game? Okay.
See the platform. So yeah, that's the max. There was a max that came at an odd time. Came at 32, and usually they come at 25 and then 38. So they're free this morning because they want to apologize for the inconvenience of last week. Even though it's free today, I'm thinking Aaron should probably still get his ticket for the West.
I'm checking. Yeah, it's just saying on Max.
Yeah. Because otherwise, if it was for the West, then it would have to apply to most the rest of TriMet, and the buses weren't affected.
For Max only, yeah.
For Max only?
I just checked.
What is this one? This
is Max.
Right. Okay, alright.
I ride West as well, so.
Oh, okay, alright, okay.
But yeah, if you're just riding Max, no trains, no other.
Aaron's having to explain the fact that it's free today, so people are taking the Max. And whatnot. It's decently warm out. I wonder if they're like I wonder if they're first-time writers or whatnot.
No.
Who's the Max free? Yeah. What is this? This is the Max.
So they specified that it was just Max.
Oh. Did they think there was something else that came to the station?
I don't know.
Oh.
You heard the entire conversation, I think.
Oh.
I was gonna check the
9522.
9822.
9822. I'll never remember our stop ID. What's the time say? What's the time say?
4 minutes.
Which would put it at normal time.
And the red line to the airport arrives at 5:17 p.m.
Whatever. There is no red line here from here. It's just that it's probably when they're adding in an extra train. It comes up from Almonica, 170th. Is that Almonica? Almonica's on the other side. Almonica's on this side. Almonica is on this side. It's the one that had like 5 portals at it, and we just sit in one parking spot and could hack like 3 of them.
Yeah.
And then there was like over on the other side of the parking lot, there was like 2. So you have anything about the weekend? Since pretty much nothing happened other than going to my doctor and we went to Guardian. Other than
I went
that.
to LARP.
And you went to LARP and we talked about that.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Aside from that, though, there was, yeah, just a whole lot of nothing. Felt good to sleep in. Felt good not to have anything happen.
Oh, different people. I'm like completely lost track of this weekend. Like my brain, in a weird way, is good that it's like I'm like, okay, so why are we sitting on the platform here on Saturday? Because the weekend didn't happen. Nothing to me happened. I went to a doctor's office, which always happens on weekdays. I need to go by the X-ray place today. Like, see, Monday's an active day for me. Weekends are not active, so I try to fill them with things. Ugh. Like I said, I take the camera and do more Monday X-ray stuff. I might take some and like splash it in on Wednesday. I gotta get home, edit this, get on the train, which is free, which I'm gonna take advantage of. And then I'm gonna go in and depending on, I might just take advantage of the train, the Max and just take it down to the waterfront and walk to the X-ray place. Get a little bit of cardio in, because again, no squats.
Yeah.
Also, because of the knee, I'm going to try to avoid leg press. So that's simulating a squat anyways. It's just you're leaning back on it, and sometimes my knee hurts on that. So, that means I'm going to overdo it on the calf machine.
No, it means you're going to do the calf machine.
Oh, when I say overdo it, I mean there's the typical thing that I'll do, and then I'm going to do more than that, typically, because I don't push myself. He doesn't want me to kill myself. See you guys at home here. Okay, I'm home. It's 9:05. I got to get this done and ready. That is a list of American football plays. There we are. That's basically just what I'm doing. I'm reading those one by one, checking them in, checking them out. It's just most of these words I've heard. I don't have to read up on a field goal. I know what a field goal is, but it's like the counter tray. I'd heard the term tray used before. I don't know what a squib kick is, but we'll read up on it. Know what a Hail Mary is. If you live in America and you don't know what a Hail Mary pass is, you haven't been here a long time. Aaron knows what a Hail Mary pass is. But yeah, so that's that. And I've got Tumblr up in the background because why not? I can't do anything with my left hand. Phone, what are you doing? No, nobody yet. Well, chit chat with you guys later. Again, tomorrow, probably going to talk about a minis game rather than something, because I don't know. There's going to be, because it comes out, it says due to be released in October. So assume like 2 or 3 dev blogs in a week. They could get most of them out starting in September, and it's still only August 18th. Shit, it's the 18th. Anyways, I will chat with you guys later. Hello everyone, it's Monday. I've just dropped Aaron off at his work. They moved, so he finally, because they large company, they move in shifts, and well, this weekend was his shift.